Hey guys, welcome back to Island Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make our Kibri sweet chili sauce. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make one of our spicy chili sauces. It's a sweet chili sauce because on its own, it's just too spicy. If you want it turned into a hot sauce, by all means, I'll actually show you how to do it as a hot sauce. But I like it as a sweet chili sauce. It's a bit of sweetness and sourness and a little bit of spiciness, which is just great. So here are the ingredients. We have vinegar, water, lemon juice or lime juice. I've got peppers on this. Now, there's a bit of the thing with this recipe. Because I'm using the Kibri chilies, which are just absolute dynamite, this recipe calls for about 500 grams of chilies. Because this is just so spicy, I cut the spiciness with a little bit of the red peppers. If you don't have such spicy chilies, or if you want to just use the spicy chilies, by all means go for it. If you got those nice red long Thai chilies, you can do it with 500 grams of just the red long Thai chilies because they're not as spicy. I've de-seeded it. That's one of the key things to this recipe, de-seed your chilies, but just the smell is quite spicy, so that's why I cut it with a half and half. Salt, ginger, garlic, lemon rind. This uses a little bit of Takamaka Bay rum. This is a nice little rum. This is a local rum that we use here, but you can use any old rum. You can use the local rum of your own country. And then of course sugar. So let's get started. Again, this is a one pot dish. Because it's a nice sweet chili sauce, there's no messing about. Put it all in one pot and then let it go. Set it and forget it, I guess you could say. And then puree it up and it's ready to go. And you're good to go pretty much. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first. I'm gonna take my chilies. That goes in my pan. Okay. Again, in with my red peppers. Whew. Water, vinegar, lemon or lime juice. I've got ginger puree here, or shredded ginger, our lemon zest, and garlic. So the idea is now that we're going to let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Best thing to do is get a nice large pot because it will try and boil over. So the larger the pot you have, the better you have it. Even this is probably borderline of what you need. So what we want to do now is let this boil for about 10-15 minutes. We want the peppers and the chilies to get nice and soft. If you start finding that the water's evaporating too quickly, add a little bit more water into it. Don't add any more lemon juice or vinegar, just balance it with the water. But make sure there's enough fluid to let it nice and boil. You'll start finding it'll go nice and red, nice and soft. When you get to the point when you see that the chilies are nice and soft and the peppers are nice and soft, that's the time to put it in the blender. See, all those chilies have got nice and soft. This is super spicy right now and it's ready for blending. So I'm going to put it in my little jug. So I'm going to give this a little blend, okay? Again, it's completely up to you how chunky you want it. That's why I like to use a little hand blender. If you put this in a little jug blender or a little Vitamizer, you could lose a little bit of control of it. So I like to keep it a little bit thick. So that's pretty much the consistency I'm after. Now, this is a sweet chili sauce. So the way I work out how much sugar to put into this is for every cup of my chili puree, I put the same in sugar. So we have just about 4 cups here. Okay, so we're going to add the same in sugar. So in go my 4 cups, and also 200 mils of the rum. Now the idea of the rum is just to give it a nice island flavor. I'm using a spice rum in this. I find the spice rum just has all those cinnamon notes, those cardamom and clove and star anise notes, which are great. What you'll notice straight away is the sugar starts to give the sauce a complete gloss as well. Okay, and as the sugar starts to melt away, the whole sauce is going to start becoming a little bit more jammy and a lot more glossier. And we want this now to cook for at least another 5 minutes before it's ready to bottle. Okay guys, so this has been going for about another 5 minutes and it's pretty much ready. As you can see, it's nice and glossy, nice and sticky. And the best way to know if it's done, right, I always find, it's a little chef tip, back of the spoon, run your finger across. If the line holds, that's ready. And that's the consistency we're after. Okay, so from here, what you need to do, it's up to you how you want to put this. You can bottle it, you can jar it. If you're going to bottle it, get a nice sterilized bottle like we do here. Get your bottles, put them in boiling water for about a good half an hour, get them nice and sterile. Put your sauce in there, cap your lids, and then again put them in nice boiling water for at least another, or not boiling water, sorry, just in a little layer of boiling water with steam evaporating covered for at least another good half an hour, and that will give you a nice tight seal. It's good to go in the fridge for about 2 weeks, but I'm sure you'll go through it a lot quicker than that, and it is the perfect accompaniment to many dishes. We do it on our chicken wings over here, but you can again have it for breakfast over your omelets or your eggs, over your roast beefs, or just to dip a little French fry in there. It's just as good. So guys, straight from the pot. If you want to let this cool down, it'll get nice and sticky and nice and it'll get a lot harder as well, so it's not as runny. The viscosity of that will drop as well. Guys, another simple recipe this week. Give it a go. The recipe's on our website, so just follow the little tab below. Okay. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. We're on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube. We're everywhere. Have a look at us. Until next week, I'll see you in another recipe. I'll see you for another recipe. This is me saying goodbye from Island Kitchen.